Hey there, Katie here from wildgrace.me. Today we're going to dive into a topic that I struggled with for a long time, and that is speaking your truth. A lot of us struggle with how to set boundaries, how to stand for ourselves, and to say what needs to be said because we don't want to rock the boat or cause unnecessary drama. When I was in high school, most of my family can attest to the fact that I was the difficult kid. I actually spent most of those 4 years grounded. You can say that most teenagers are rebellious to an extent, and I definitely won't argue with that. But the truth is that I felt angry about not being heard or seen on my own terms. And at the time, I was really into punk rock. I still am. I've just mellowed out in my old age. So I wore Doc Marten boots and my fishnets and cut-up t-shirts, and I'd go to shows with my friends, and when my parents would express their distaste, I would take it as a sign that they were trying to get me to be something that I wasn't. And so we'd fight and yell, and I'd think that I was being heard, but really, I just felt this hot, angry fire, and it scared me a bit because I didn't know how to control it or even what it was. I didn't know that it was my own inner power that just needed to be transformed into creative energy, into something useful. So once I realized that my rebellious, I'm going to do whatever I want attitude wasn't working out for me, I shut down. I stopped fighting. I kept everything inside. And on the outside, it seemed like things were starting to mellow out. You know, I was dressing more like I was supposed to. I was away at a good college. Everything looked good. And that's when my eating disorder got really bad, because I wasn't speaking my truth. I wasn't giving myself the space to say what was true to my heart and to ask for what I needed, because I thought everyone was better off if I just stayed quiet and small, even invisible. That fire that used to come out in my teenage rebellion began to consume me. Does any of this sound familiar at all? There's a great quote by Clarissa Pinkola Estes that says, "Do not cringe and make yourself small if you are called the black sheep, the maverick, the lone wolf. Those with slow seeing say a nonconformist is a blight on society. But it has been proven over the centuries that being different means standing at the edge, means one is practically guaranteed to make an original contribution, a useful and stunning contribution to her culture. When seeking guidance, don't ever listen to the tiny-hearted. Be kind to them, heap them with blessing, cajole them, but do not follow their advice. If you have ever been called defiant, incorrigible, forward, cunning, insurgent, unruly, rebellious, you're on the right track. So, if you've ever felt like the rebel, the black sheep, or just different than the rest of the people around you, that's awesome. You are so on the right track. Eventually, I found my tribe, my people, both family and friends, who showed me how to transform and stand in my power, and you will too. If any of what I've said resonates with you, please feel free to leave a comment or come find me on Facebook, or come on over to my website, wildgrace.me. So much love to all of you. Bye for now.